Moscow, the British embassy there, icy cold, and that's just relations between Britain and Russia. Today, 23 British diplomats coming home to the UK, expelled by President Putin in retaliation for the earlier expulsion by Theresa May of 23 Russian spies. The Prime Minister was in Brussels trying to persuade the EU to issue a strong condemnation of Russia and Putin, who she blames for the poisoning with an illegal nerve agent of Yulia and Sergei Skripal. She pretty much got what she wanted.
Last night, the European Union Council agreed with the UK government's assessment that the attempted murder that took place on the streets of Salisbury, that it's highly likely that Russia is responsible for that attempted murder and that there is no plausible alternative explanation.
And here was the new power in Europe, France's President Macron, alongside Germany's Chancellor Merkel, saying the attack on Britain was an attack on all of Europe.
We see this attack as a serious challenge to our security, as an attack on European sovereignty. It calls, therefore, for a coordinated and determined response from the European Union and its member states, and several states, including Germany and France, will rapidly adopt coordinated measures.
Macron was alluding to preparations by his country and the Baltic states and others to follow the UK's lead by expelling Russian diplomats from their countries. Now, when could that happen? This is what the EU's president said.
Additional steps are expected as early as Monday at the national level.
What swung EU leaders to back May was partly that she shared confidential intelligence on what happened in Salisbury. And then the Irish Taoiseach, whose relationship with her recently hasn't been the easiest, intervened.
It was actually at my proposal and that of President Macron that we changed the conclusions to say that we agreed with the UK position rather than just were concerned about it. And what we will now consider in the coming days as to whether we want to take individual action relating to Russian diplomats in Ireland.
The Russian government was unamused.
We regret that the EU decided to go forward with another anti-Russian campaign launched by London and their allies overseas.
Home time, one of her better weeks. It had been Britain alone against Russia in the UK's worst diplomatic crisis for many years. Now it's the whole EU against Russia. Well, at least till we Brexit.